You know what I miss about movies? Other than the movies? I'm a Red Vines fan. Red Vines don't smell like anything, but have flavor. Twizzlers smell incredible and taste like wax. I also met that big giant tub of popcorn, that gigantic soda. Yeah, free refills. Who's going to get a free refill on a gallon of soda? And 2 gallons of pop. Well, I've gotten refills on popcorn before, but that's you usually end up sharing it, and that's how it works. I also miss the giant screen, the huge screen, the complete surround sound. We've got surround sound downstairs. Got a decent sized television that fits in the room, but there's nothing like that experience of just when you're watching a Star Wars movie or one of the Marvel movies. You've got that giant cinematic effect. Over the weekend, we watched Wonder Woman 84. I'll do a review of it soon enough, probably Monday. Again, I'm going to do 5 Murdoch minutes weekdays. So Monday through Friday, I'll do a Murdoch minute. But although the movie had some issues, it was a fun movie. I tried not to focus too deeply on the plot, although I did notice some why did this happen here but it can't happen there type of thing, or why did this individual know anything about what he was studying, and where did they get that knowledge? They never really covered it, all that. And not knowing the Wonder Woman lore that much, I didn't quite get who the villain was. I had no idea who he was, how he related to the character, none of that. All of that was new to me. It was interesting seeing some of the fashion from the 80s. That was kind of neat. But overall, for me, the movie, although cinematically and visually effective, plot-wise was a little weak for me. That's me. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I thought the Aquaman movie was overly ambitious and failed on that realm. I really can be critical of the DC movies. I get that. I want them to be better. But again, I've probably explained this before, but I've always been a Marvel fanboy over a DC fanboy. One of the things I didn't care for in some of the Wonder Woman movie is it takes place in this United States. Nothing else in the DC universe ever takes place in this United States. It takes place in Gotham. It takes place in, wherever the planet Hollywood, Metropolis for Superman. Those aren't real cities. Those are comic book cities. Whereas the Marvel comics always took place in these United States, and the superheroes impacted the world as we know it. I can get where some people loved DC Comics because it didn't take place here. Maybe it was an alternate Earth type of thing. Maybe it was an alternate dimension. I don't know. Probably my favorite comic of all of the DC comics was Green Lantern, because he wasn't really on Earth that much. He was out in space doing spacey sci-fi things, and to me that made sense. But having all the other heroes on a planet that I didn't know, to me, got confusing. And I don't know, just my preference. Again, I've always been a Marvel fanboy. Spider-Man was always one of my favorites. One day I'll cover how I actually got into comics, because it was a long time ago. Not as long as some people I know, but, back in the early 70s, reading funny comics. But Again, how I got into superhero comics, we'll cover that another time. Just a short one to say, watched Wonder Woman 84, thought it was okay. It was, so we've got HBO Max, so it was free. So, hey, can't complain about free. It was good enough for what it was. I prefer the first one more, although the first one tried to feed into the Justice League movies and it introduced the character. I liked it more for what it was. But again, I'm not up on the Wonder Woman lore and her background. I know her origin story, and that's about as far. The lasso of truth, the invisible jet. That's about as much as I know about it. At any rate, hope you're having a good weekend. Hope things are going well for you. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay home.